Ladies and gentlemen, on the line, I have Meech. What up, Meech?
Hey, how you doing, man? Thank you for having me, man. Appreciate you.
Where did you grow up? Tell everybody where you grew up.
Well, I grew up on the east side of Long Beach. I was born and raised over there. I grew up in a neighborhood where predominantly was Black, African American, Hispanics, and Cambodians, Asian people. I am a gang member. I'm from lNSANE CRlP. My upbringing in the 90s, let me see, was kind of like family oriented, I would say, because the gangs protected our neighborhoods. It wasn't a force to become a gang member. It was always a choice. And my upbringing, I loved it. I enjoyed my upbringing. I mean, I was raised with my stepfather, my mother, my little brother. I was raised in a 2-parent home, so I had structure. And my childhood was beautiful, bro. I played pop on football most of my life. I was an athlete. I met Larry through my wife, which is his first cousin. I've been good, man. Like my childhood was good, man. I just made some poor choices. I did what I wanted to do. This is what happens when you don't listen to your family, your parents, and when people are telling you something is wrong. And America puts in front of you a vision of what life is supposed to be like. You understand what I'm telling you? And what I mean by that, as far as like when we was coming up, all our heroes and all the people that we looked up and inspired to be like were either athletes, entertainment, rappers, gang members, or drug dealers. We had no doctors to look up to. Not that we didn't have them, we just didn't have the knowledge to go look for them. Because we had them. We had Black state's attorneymen. We had Black congressmen. We had every aspect in life that we want. We just chose the other aspect because that's what they put in front of our face.
Yeah, that's so true, man. I like where this is starting off. Actually, I was born and raised in Long Beach on the east side myself. I'm an east side baby, 326 East 21st Street, apartment 4, right across the street from what used to be called Chubby's Burgers.
Chubby's Burger.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, everybody knows Chubby's.
That's what they film
Menace to Society. Exactly. That part in the burgers. Right. Yep. That's where they film Menace to Society. Exactly.
So I grew up off of PCH on Lemon, right by the park.
Yes, sir.
There used to be a McDonald's and an IHOP.
Yep.
That's where I grew up at, man. That's where I was born and raised, man.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, man, I love growing up in Long Beach. 80s and 90s was rough when I was coming up, even for a civilian like myself. I never gangbanged or anything like that, but it was around and it was a little rough. But you know what, man, looking back, like you said, just growing up in Long Beach at that time was a good time. You know what? Give me the good, the bad, and the ugly about growing up in East Side Long Beach. And when were you there? Like, what we talking 80s, 90s? Give me an idea of how old you are.
Oh, I've been there. I was born in 80. I'm 44 now, so the majority.
So we're about the same age.
Of my childhood was spent there.
Were you born in St. Mary's?
Long Beach Memorial.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah. What's the good and bad and ugly about growing up in East Side Long Beach?
The good about Long Beach is the diversity.
Yeah.
The good about Long Beach is diversity. You're gonna have multiple races of friends. The good thing about Long Beach is sports. In the 90s, I don't know about now, but when I was growing up in the 90s, youth sports in Long Beach was top tier, and you're gonna go everywhere playing them.
Yeah.
The bad part about it is Long Beach. Long Beach is, I think people get the misconstruction that it's just a tourist attraction, right? So it's kind of like, I would compare Long Beach to like Miami. Like, you know how you go to South Beach, and then you go over that little bridge, and then you get in like Liberty City. You see the ugly part of Long Beach. We grew up in the ugly part of Long Beach, because when you go on the other side of Anaheim, it starts to get cleaner.
Beautiful.
It starts to get beautiful. Then when you go farther, you get like on the Eximino and get on down that Pine. Now you seeing it. You understand what I'm telling you? Now, whereas if you go over there like towards Milliken High School, all those houses, that's South Long Beach, all those houses over there are beautiful.
Yep,
that's them in
$2 million homes.
$2 million homes over there. North Long Beach too. When you come across North Long Beach, you got Bixby Knolls, right? No, some more $1 million homes. Then you go down towards Belmont Shore, you got Naples. Those $1 million homes got boats in their backyard.
Man.
I mean, you know what I mean? We grew up in the ugly part. So that was the good. The bad. I think we make Long Beach bad ourselves. I think you make Compton bad. I think you make South Central bad. I think you make Watts bad. The people in Watts make Watts bad, and it's all according to what is considered bad. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you look back on segregation times is still now. When we was growing up, everybody can't come over here, just like everybody can't go over there. I can't go walking through this road. I'm going to get pulled over immediately. Hey, what are you doing over here? We know you don't live over here.
Especially back then.
You know what I'm saying? Especially back then. It's like, for another example, like, you're not going to be caught dead in Signal Hill at night. Nobody is.
Right.
Back then, Signal Hill police was treacherous. Back then. Catch you and drop you off in the wrong neighborhood. Easily. No problem. I ain't going to think twice about it. If they don't whoop your ass first. You know what I mean? So, all cities got their good and bad, ugly, man. You know? Our city the good thing about our city is, like I said, is diversity. And you can get multiple connections with people. You know what I mean? I went to Poly. So, my school had was a rainbow effect for me. So, I had friends from everywhere.
Samoan, Cambodian, Mexican, white.
Man, I forgot about the Usos, man.
Shout out to the Usos, homie.
Shout out to the Usos, man.
The nicest people in the world, dog. Don't cross those motherfuckers. Don't fuck with the family, but they are some of the.
Don't piss them off, though.
Man, they will invite you to their home and love you and all that. But yeah, don't cross them.
Don't piss them off now.
I'm at a crossroads every damn day, looking back in my past when I sleep. But living on the edge, not doing enough. Iniquity down to my feet. What do I do when I need a little food and I gotta get the money for the rent? Fall to my knees, pray to the Lord, come on son, he can give me some money, repent. What, thank you. I really love you, baby, so I spank you. Life is a wet straight fucking you up. Living in a prison, I'ma shank you. So what's love got to do with it? When it with my heart on my sleeve, I'm a foe. But she said she loved me, she wanted to hug me under my sheets, so it's get told.
And I spy with my little mind's eye, dreams that'll be beyond what you can see in daylight, baby, ignore the rain. And everything gon' be okay. And while the world burns, I'll be near the skyline, and I'll be biding my time till I can ride the wave. Then everything gon' be okay. Yeah. What are the chances? You're picking a flight, we're leaving tonight. Pack up your bags, we're leaving this place and this baggage. Cause what can we do while Rome is collapsing? But not in a day, we'll be okay. Let's hit the off your Jackson. Pull up the map then, cause I'm